I decided to come to this event because I was very excited to hear all the different companies and experiences that the companies have had after they've implemented mediation within their policies.
I'm really enjoying the event so far. It's really lived up to expectations. We've had some, I think, very honest but perceptive presentations, some good questions from the floor. There was a really good lineup of speakers, really good chance to network with people from other organisations.
A really great opportunity to hear other people's views and see different organisations from different sectors.
It's great to hear that there's a similarity in people's challenges, and there was a lot of great examples that we can now use.
Today was about us publicly sharing the journey that we've been on over the last 4 years, looking at how we've evolved, looking at what we've learned and looking at what we've still got to do, and it's great to be able to share that in this kind of event.
I think mediation's important because it offers us a whole new way of dealing with a very long-standing issue within workplaces, which is about relationships, it's about conflict, it's about motivation, productivity, turnover, all those things that organisations have grappled with for a long time.
I think mediation is important because I think there's a strong business case for it. It helps to encourage a dialogue between the managers and the employees, and I think we're able to nip a lot of issues in the bud before they actually come through a grievance or disciplinary procedure.
What we're looking at now is that there is a fundamental reduction in time that it takes to actually resolve something through mediation. From a business point of view, the benefits had to be commercial, but mainly they had to have a cultural change to what we were doing, and a cultural feel had to be different. TCM understood that. They came along, they got to know what our existing culture was and what our new culture would be.
Mediation for me, absolutely recommend that to other companies because that's what restores relationships, that's what allows companies to prosper.
Obviously, it's going to have a faster and better immediate impact.
Traditionally, often we've dealt with them through policies, procedures, and we've developed libraries of them, but they haven't solved the problem, and I think mediation offers us a new way of dealing with those long-standing problems.
To have someone to actually sit down and listen to you is going to have a greater positive effect on any relationships.
People are human, they're not criminals, and there needs to be a much better way to resolve the problems. Mediation does that. It treats people as human beings, and we don't blame them. We then actually get them back to a place where they're productive within the workplace, rather than thinking they've got an enemy for their entire working life.
If I could sum up today in one word, it would be inspirational.
Reassuring.
It's definitely a day well spent.
Engaging.
Informative.
I believe it's the way forward.
If you're a member in an organisation and you've got staff and people to deal with, ideal place to come.